Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's 9.0 Sharp live stream. I know that I promised on the last live stream that it would be the last live stream without CM Prizm. So I'm sorry to tell all of y'all who are fans of CM Prizm out there, your boy's back.
Let's go. Thank you very much. Happy to be back after such a long time and for such an exciting update. And for all of you CM Jackie fans out there, we figured from now on, what's better than one host and a system? Two hosts and a system. That's right. Now, without further ado, let's see what ahead with Goto Ryuji.
Absolutely. Here we go. Goto Ryuji's basic attack, Shiver Storm, has him attacking enemies with movements as imperceptible as a slight shiver. He deals increasing wind damage and a little bit of break damage with this, and when it hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. His core attack, Death Gale, has him charging forward, quickly striking the enemy, and then returning to his original location. He deals wind elemental damage with this and a little bit more break damage. All right, let's take a look at these skills in action. Take it away, Prizm.
Alrighty, we are back here in the classic place. We're gonna show off the basic attack.
Dust off.
Yeah, a little dust off. I love the little, just like he has his arms crossed to his back and just has the blade spinning in a circle like that. You know, we don't use the basic attacks enough in this game, but like, man, it's nice. All right, let's check out the core attack, Death Gale.
Fabulous. And there you see him moving forward and jumping right back.
Awesome. Take it away, Jackie.
Here we go. Let's take a look at skill 1 and skill 2. His skill 1 is Phantom's Heavenly Hurricane. Goto enters his inner mind and quickly strikes enemies in front of him. This skill can be used 6 times in a row. Each time the skill is used, his damage increases by 1%. It also inflicts 1% of his max HP as damage. It deals wind elemental damage and a little bit of break damage. He gains super armor and decreases his damage taken by 1% while using the skill, and using the skill triggers the exorcise effect. Not the exercise effect, but exercise, like you might a ghost. The exercise effect causes his critical hit rate and critical hit damage to increase by 1%, and that is stackable. His skill 2 is Reverse Tempest. Goto moves with the swiftness of the wind, clearing the area in front of himself. This inflicts 1% of his attack as damage, deals wind elemental damage, and a little bit more medium break damage. The user gains the super armor effect when using this, and it also decreases damage taken by 1%. But this skill also increases the damage and break damage of Phantom's Heavenly Hurricane by 1% for several seconds. Let's take a look at his ultimate skill. His ultimate skill, Devastate Prey, has Goto unlocking a series of doors to a gate hidden within his spirit and unleashes demonic fury to eliminate his prey. Pretty intense. This inflicts 1% of his max HP as wind elemental damage, and when this skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. All right, Prizm, you ready to show us these skills in the game?
Of course, happy to. All right, let's check out the first skill again, and we're gonna use this. You guys saw it right, 6 times. So you just go 1, 2, 3. It's pretty nice. I enjoyed it a lot.
Give the enemy no quarter. Give them no space to move.
Exactly, and then so we're gonna use Reverse Tempest as well here. And that is just the first time you can use it. You can use it a second time after you do the correct combo, which let's see after we use the ultimate attack called Devastate Prey.
Love the animation here. Amazing.
Yes, and so we're gonna finish it off, show you guys the actual combo that you should be using. So you're gonna start with skill 2 first, and then skill 1. So skill 2 first, and then he does break, obviously. You can get that core attack in there as well, and then you can just spam your skill 1, and then he breaks, but he also does a lot of damage too.
He really does devastate his prey.
We're gonna use our ult here, get an extra critical hit damage, which you will see later in the passive, and it does some break damage as well. So get that E in there, that's the second cast. Use it one more time, get those buffs, get the dodge in there, break, use your Q as many times as your heart to, but I mean, he only took 2 because he devastates his prey, so
maybe not as many times as your heart desires because your enemy cannot withstand it.
Yeah, maybe find some stronger enemies.
All right, Goto Ryuji's unique weapon is called Distorted Dreams, a razor-sharp blade as red as the blood. that colors the battlefield. That's pretty intense, not gonna lie. This increases the user's HP by a percentage. Using Reverse Tempest or Stormblade increases the user's crit rate, hit damage by a percentage for several attacks.
Alrighty, well now that we've checked out all of Goto's abilities, let's go straight into some gameplay.
Let's do it.
Alright, here we're going to check out one of the new Encore missions that may look somewhat familiar. We have the Poison Tooth Giant Desert Centipede here. Going to do the tier 20, both ways, and then show off what Goto can do. Pay no attention to the definitely not intentionally placed spoiler up at the top right, and let's go right into it. And just wanted to point out that we do have Amamiya Mirai in the 3rd slot because that is where Goto's damage boost will occur, and she is the main DPS of this team that we'll be using today.
Because Prizm picked the team and not me.
That would have been Mujincho if it was her. You know, it's important to play who you like, not just what you think is good, you know?
I see how it is. I see how it is.
All right, so with these new bosses that you have seen them before, obviously, if you played any amount of time, but there are some new attack patterns and some new things that make it nice and fresh for everybody. So as you can see here, the break damage isn't crazy, and he actually does a good amount of damage as well. And so let's see what he can do after we get, and then let's get Amamiya Mirai in here and go to town. Reminder, this is a test build. Oh, didn't last long because now there's another one.
There's 2 of them. Ooh.
Dun,
And
dun,
yes,
dun.
reminder, this is a test build, everybody. So yes, this account, I took some time to get it very strong so that we can show you guys the true potential of these new hunters.
And so that people don't make fun of you.
Yeah, for just like losing, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's a good way, it's a compensation, right?
Get good, Prizm.
I mean, you gotta put your full effort forward when
Oh,
there's
yeah.
2 for the price of 1.
We're gonna use some more of Goto here, because as you can see, he did far enough damage on tier 20 to just rip that to shreds. And now they're both out. Gotta break both of them now. I always feel bad when I say break them because it makes me feel like I'm breaking their spirit. You know, like if that's just like little bars, just they're like their spirit. We're just breaking their spirit slowly.
Just wearing them down. You're nothing, centipede.
See if we can break both of them at the same time. Get Hansemi in here, get some damage, and quick switch to Amamiya Mirai. Just use both of her abilities to get her ult real quick, and then go to town again. And there's one. And now when he stops hiding underground, we'll just press that button, and then there's 2.
Clean win.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, Goto's so fun, and if you notice, and something that Jackie pointed out to me is that, you know, there's kind of a lineage of the swordsmanship and the skills that come in there. If you noticed, Goto's red swordsmanship is very similar to Amamiya Mirai's.
That is correct, because you can see that he was a role model figure to Tawata Kanae, and she is a mentor to Amamiya Mirai. So you can see in the way that they're animated, the way that their sort of skills work, there's sort of a lineage, a connection between the way that they fight, which is, I think, real cute.
So we're gonna go ahead and menu on over down here to game modes. On the bottom right, we get the Jeju Island raid, and you can see the Ant King, not Baru yet, the Ant King looking high and mighty. And as you can see, yes, it is co-op battle, difficulty 3. We're challenging it today, feeling strong. And as you can see at the bottom right, it doesn't say start, it says matchmaking. So why don't we just go ahead and press that matchmaking button and see what happens, don't we?
Fingers crossed.
Every time we've tested this in the past, oh, there we go. That's
And we're
usually what
in,
happens.
My computer got nervous. It got scared.
Very scared. So as you can see on the left here, we got Prizm, which is me, Jackie, and System, all going to be duking it out to try to beat the Ant King together. It does share the same health bar, but a different break bar as well. And so I think if we're a little quiet, it's because we're locking in.
Absolutely. I cannot let you get so much more. I can't let you do so much better than you did against me the previous times that we did this.
Hey,
Have
you know,
been
it's
practicing?
okay.
That was the real question.
So as you can see here on the left, I've done a large amount of damage.
Yeah.
relative, but hey, Jackie's coming in a close-ish second.
That is very generous of you, and I do appreciate it.
Thanks. You know, I'm just gonna like kind of sit back here. I think I got a little.
Oh, you are, Ari.
Yeah. Because so right now you can't see. You know, this gives me a chance to talk about everything. So right now you can't see the other players, but everyone else is playing Sungjin Woo and their 3 team as normal. And on top of that, we are basically just trying to kill the Ant King together. And as you can see, I'm not going to be doing any damage to him over there, but the health bar is still going down, as you can see. So someone is attacking the right one over there. So that one's the wrong one.
Can you hear all the clicks happening in the
System
room
is
right now?
taking over Jackie. This is a crazy battle for second place right now.
Listen, I'm having to fight these clones. I haven't learned his attack pattern yet.
And our
System
account
is
is not
taking
as
advantage.
boosted as yours.
Actually, no, I helped prep you guys with the count, so it's actually pretty equivalent.
Oh, it's a skill issue then.
It is indeed a skill.
Just a little bit.
I have not been training nearly as hard. I have not been going through a 1980s montage to get good at this game.
Done.
Yeah, I've been hardcore preparing here, so
Yeah.
you can see, like, it's so fun to see real-time action, like back to back. People are fighting it. You can see right now. Oh my gosh, it's so close right now. They're both 58, 56. Jackie just pulling ahead barely. I feel like a racehorse right now. Like.
Yeah, at the racetrack.
Sorry guys. So yeah, so right now, like if you saw their perspective, you'd see going in thing. So I think it's time to just, you know, press my 2 buttons, or maybe 3, and then finish it. Wait, who got it? Who got second?
We're gonna find out, I guess.
Oh my goodness, System. Last second 5K over.
Sorry.
Jackie.
I've once again been defeated.
Alrighty, I think that was a lot of fun to show off, but I think it's time to move on because I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks like Sungjin Woo was wielding a new weapon, so let's check it out.
Oh, they noticed.
They noticed.
Incredible. How could they not? This weapon is Stormbringer. It's a wind weapon and it's a broadsword. The basic attack for Stormbringer is where Jinu violently swings his broadsword in continuous motions. This deals increasing wind elemental damage with each blow, and when the final hit lands, it inflicts knockdown on the target. Stormbringer's core attack has Jinu spinning and striking the surrounding area with his broadsword. This deals a lot of wind elemental damage and inflicts airborne on the target. And the weapon skill, Hailstorm, has Jinu dealing damage to the enemy by unleashing the power of wind and creating a massive storm. When this skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect and wind elemental damage on the target. Let's slide into a new hidden story featuring Yogamont and the other new bosses.
What does that mean?
Oh, you'll see soon enough. Try not to break before that day comes.
You won't escape. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. I see it all. An opening! Time for a counterattack.
I don't want to say anything more in case people haven't played those hidden stories yet, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, enjoy it. You guys are enjoying the visuals, and I hope you guys enjoy the story just as much. But let's move on to the next event. That's right, it is the exciting spring outing. Just the first off, always got to show off the art in the beginning. The cherry blossoms falling down. It's very beautiful.
Beautiful aesthetic.
Got to show off there's a new refreshing spring artifact chest, and also a warm spring artifact chest. And then, as you can see here, it is the SSR Sung Jinwoo event weapon selection chest. So for people like me who may have been sick and did not get all the dupes of the gold-tailed box that you wanted,
this is your golden opportunity to get them.
Your gold-tailed opportunity. So yeah, there's a lot of great events in this one as well. And as you can see here, we also have a new event weapon chest design as well. So be looking forward to that. I know you guys are excited for it because I am as well. But let's get into it and I'll show you guys some more of the rewards. All right, here you can see the new costume will be Gina's Will. Very gorgeous, very beautiful. And then from here as well, we got the standard missions, as you can see, a little bit more in depth.
Got that cherry blossom palette with sort of white and pink.
Again, showing you guys off some more of this. You got the event story back again. Operation Spring Into Your Heart. Who is springing into whom?
You'll have to play the story to find out.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. That's such an ominous sound effect for a lighthearted spring event.
I feel like it has to do with Gina. What are your thoughts?
Gina might make an appearance?
Yeah.
Quite possible.
That's my guess. That's my guess. We also have the boss challenge here, and no, it is not Force.
It's for his much more aesthetic cousin. I love those cherry blossoms. Yeah.
Vera of the Cherry Blossoms.
Vera
so have
of the
fun
Cherry Blossoms.
with that, and you'll be getting those rewards as well. You get some point bonuses, you can see down here. And then you have the returning mini game, which is the sorting one. And then a new mini game here, which is called Spring for Dash.
This is a variation of a boss you may have defeated before, but after having defeated her, you are able to ask her to arise as a new member of your team. Her Shadow's Authority skill increases the defense penetration of the entire team by 8%, which is great.
Wait, Jackie, it looks like there's a new system as
A
well.
new system, not a new you, but a new system in the game.
I'm irreplaceable.
Of course, absolutely. In the game, we have a new system, and it allows you to strengthen your shadows even further by enhancing your shadows' skills. So, for example, Bestay's skill Ice Predator would synergize really well with her Shadow's Authority, so we're going to want to pump that up a bit. You can upgrade these skills using a new currency, and that is Shadow Skill Scrolls, which can be acquired from Gates and the Mana Crystal Exchange Shop. All right, let's move on to showing off some of the updated Simulation Gate.
So we won't be going through and playing this today. We're gonna let you guys have that fun. But if we updated a few things, first off, we are adding, as you can see, the archive. We have a new codex basically, so you can collect all of those episodes currently, and then you can get some of these rewards from that, the dimensional discs. You also have the collection, so even if you're thinking like, I don't think this suit will be looking good for me right now, but you want to collect it, you have that option available to you. And then obviously we have some new codes, skills, and bosses as well. On top of that, you can all the way go up to tier 30 as well. This is going to be just a challenge for everyone, so I'd be very impressed if you get this far and are able to tackle it. And then you can see here there's a new tree as well. And then one of the things that you had in Simulation Gate was with some of the bosses. It was called Time Attack, and we also added replay mode instead. So you will be able to retry once after a stage failure. So it's not just that one and done. You'll be able to try again. So those are some of the new things that are coming to the Simulation Gate. Now on to one of the new things, which is a job advancement. Time for a new job.
Absolutely.
Yay.
So here you can see Sung Jinwoo dripped out in another fantastic fit.
Color inversion of his previous fit. Definitely, he's reached peak aesthetic at this point. Like he's the best of the best.
He's him. So you can see here the job change editions are Hidden Stories Chapter 6, Battlefield of Trials floor 45. Fun fact, I recently 100%ed that all the way. And then also the last one is to reach 200,000 total power with Sung Jinwoo. And then we also have a Blessing Stone here, which is a mana powered shield. And then the costume as well. You get your total power increase, the Blessing Stone slot expansion, and then you add sweep points. So you can see right here, you get that 4th one all the way through.
So some of the improvements to keep an eye out for are going to be buffs to 21 of the runes, including the increased damage and reduced MP consumption runes, and 10 of the Blessing Stones. For the rest of April, you can look forward to a level expansion for the artifact system, reforging in the artifact system, an expansion to the Encore and Instance dungeons, an expansion to the maximum level in the armory, and a new page to the armory, and the rage competition for the guild boss.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Stay sharp and level up.